All right, amigos. So this is something we've done before, so hopefully it won't be super difficult. I ignored the 3 over here. That was just an error on my part. But here, what we are looking at are, I call them triple vowel verbs in the past tense. So here we're using the preterite endings. So preterite meaning not the imperfect aba and e endings, but the preterite endings. These are going to have regular endings. So in the yo form for er and ir verb, the yo form is going to be e with an accent, right? The to form is going to be e stay with an accent. So the thing that makes these unusual is in the third person, he or she or usted, or the third person plural, ellos, ellas, and ustedes. What happens because we have 3 vowels here, if you use the normal ending, it would just be weird. So what happens is we end up sticking a y in there. So that's the difference with these verbs, is we put a y in there to maintain a normal sounding verb. It's just easier to say. If you didn't have that, you would have, for example, here you would have 2 e's together, and leeron, it just is harder to say. So, but if we put a y in there, leyeron, it's just easy. So that is the main gist of this exercise, is to remember that in the third person, singular and plural, right? So third person, singular and plural, you're going to have to insert a y in there. And remember that the accents as well. So these accents right here, these are important. Don't forget those bad boys, right? If you're doing the vosotros form in Spain as well. So don't forget the accents in the yo form, the third person singular, and the vosotros if you want to learn that version. So those are important. So looking at some of our questions here, you're going to have to conjugate these verbs, right? So get rid of that thing, maybe. All right, so we want to get rid of the root form, and we want to go ahead and use the verb in the correctly conjugated way. So here, if we look at these verbs, I'll help you out a little bit. We have no puedo olvidarme, I can't forget the day when I fell down. So the me tells you, so caerse is a reflexive verb, so that me is referring to I fell down. So that's referring to the caer. So what we have to do is, it's past tense, right? So we're going to put this in here. Okay, me caí, accent on the I, no period, no dot on the I, just the accent. So that's what you have to do, is just make sure that you figure out how to conjugate these verbs. They're right on the chart right up above, right? So really it's a matter, the verb is given to you. So all you have to do is figure out which person it's talking about and then conjugate it correctly. So that's it. So looking at the vocabulary here. So first, the shout of a friend after read that sign. So this is letrero is a sign. Peligro is danger. Peligro, no pasar demasiado tarde. Mis dos vecinos, vecinos are neighbors, vecinos, que venían, that's from venir, that came, detrás de mí, after me. También, also, say, and then that's going to be fell. And then mi mamá didn't believe, no, almost giving you the answer again. Cuando le conté, when I told her the story. Además de lastimarnos, lastimar is to injure. So in addition to injuring ourselves, we broke una casa de madera. Madera is wood, so they broke a wooden house. Era el juguete, this is the ser verb, right? It was, the past tense, it was the toy here, de una niña, a quien, the girl who fell, muy mal, and se puso, so there's our poner verb in the past tense. So she started to cry, llorar. Ella no believed, creer, que era, she didn't believe that it was an accident. Nosotros built otra vez la casa y nos fuimos, and we went to the house, lastimados, injured, and cansados, tired. So go ahead and answer those questions and let me know if you need any help.